Terrorists kill Nigerian Army captain, 2 soldiers after failed attack on ABUJA Law School. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The captain and the 2 soldiers were attached to the 7 Guards Brigade of the Nigerian Army Daily Trust Report. The captain of the Nigerian Army and 2 soldiers have been killed by terrorists in the Bari area of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Abuja. Credible sources close to military high command confirmed on Monday. The captain and the 2 soldiers were attached to the 7 Guards Brigade of the Nigerian Army Daily Trust Report. Sahara reporters on Monday reported that the troops of the Elite Guards Brigade foiled an attack by terrorists on the Nigerian Law School in Bari. A military signal obtained by Sahara reporters have revealed that a gunman on Sunday ambushed the soldiers who were on routine patrol of the area. The troops were said to have successfully repelled the terrorists. At about 2/4/16/208 July 22nd, on TPS of 7 GDS-BN on route PTL along road Kubwa to Bari were ambushed by suspected terrorists. 3 soldiers were injured during the attack. The soldiers have been evacuated to 7 GDS-BN MRS for medical attention, the signal read. Details on the extent of the injuries still under confirmation. The ambush attack happening within the general area of Bari shows that the terrorists are actually within the lock and possibly to carry out their plan of attacking the law school in Bari as earlier reported. The attack comes after the management of the Federal Government College, Kwali, Abuja, asked parents to evacuate their wards from the school over the fear of invasion by the terrorists. The school management asked the parents to evacuate their wards following an attack in a nearby village that shares a fence with the school. Following the threat letter from the terrorists, the leadership of the Nigerian Law School drew the attention of the military authorities at the 7 Guards Brigade. The late Army captain and the soldiers were dispatched to the school for a preliminary investigation. They had a discussion with authorities at the school and they agreed on what to do to safeguard students, teachers, and school facilities. Sadly, on their way back, the terrorists ambushed them, and that was how the captain and 2 soldiers were killed. A source to Daily Trust. The source said other persons in the party escaped at the attackers by the whiskers. Another source said following the threat, there was a plan to dispatch a joint task force to beef up security around the law school and Bari at large. He said, beside the school, other facilities in Bari, especially those belonging to the government, are now under threat, and the people we are now living in fear. This is the height of onslaught on the Federal Capital Territory, the seat of power, he said. But the truth is that the threats have been there for long. Nobody in the security circle in Nigeria will tell you that he or she is not aware of a threat on Abuja and the Federal Capital Territory at large. The terrorists have established cells in many communities around the Federal Capital Territory. That is where abductions have become a daily occurrence around Kuje, Ķ91, and the remaining area councils in the last 1 year or thereabouts. The target of the terrorists is to embarrass the government. They are in control of many communities and the contiguous states to the Federal Capital Territory, and they are finally here, he said. Yes, not even just the security operatives in Nigeria, even residents, even with the citizens of Nigeria. You see, since after that Kuje attack, or since after that protest, you know, everything that happened in the FCT, I know say area no can be, area no safe as it be before. That is how it is. Nigerian security forces are collecting water from opposite armed forces that was created by same government they are fighting. It is not funny, sincerely. Sincerely, this is not funny. The greatest problem we have in this country is with the military. Nigerian militaries are trained to defend politicians and not the patriotic citizens or territory. All they know how to do is to defend the corrupt politicians with their lives. That is why our politicians embezzle our money and nobody can harass them. They'll embezzle your money and pass through your street with convoy full of heavily armed military men. you cannot do anything. Until the military turn back from these corrupt leaders, nothing may be done in many years to come. When politicians know that if they embezzle their people's money, they'll be stoned to death on the street without the military guarding them, then all of them would behave well. Now, the same politicians have created another rivalry military against the real Nigerian military, making their wives widows and children fatherless. They keep pardoning the rival gunmen, feeding them and enriching them with huge millions of naira frequently. God will judge. Oga, now you nail them. You nail them. You nail them well. Somalia will be a child's play to compare to what is coming to Nigeria. My dear, I'm not happy saying all these things. I just want people to understand. When I said Nigeria, that Nigeria should brace up for what is coming, sincerely, I didn't know it would get this bad. In fact, I now have to apologize, to be very sincere. I was only saying we should brace up for what is going to be facing off economically. I did not, and politically as well, I did not know that this one will reach this path. But I've also been saying it for a very long time. I've been saying it that nowhere is safe. If you are in the West and you are saying, nah, not there, my dear. Hey, these people, they never reach there because they never want reach. Now me they tell you so. They never reach that place where you did. Now because they never want. If they want, with the way Buhari they give them free hand, then go circulate everywhere. This is the danger of making all members of, of your caucus, permit me to use caucus, all members of, let's say, all your kingsmen, members of your caucus. If you have people from different walks of life, people will say they are from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west, they will not say they are all protecting Nigeria. Yes. Nigerians will be begging for Ś⁰LD visa and also everything that Biafrans suffered in 1967 to 70. They will suffer times 10 of it as they made our apparent refugee in our old land, and so they will become. They will send the army to the east due to hatred of us, and terrorists will take over their land. Some of them that to survive will have no place to go, said a prophet from the east who is being incarcerated in DSS cell, a prophet of *Ç⁰LD1. We are watching how it will end. It is not funny. Sincerely, I hope that peace returns to this country. I hope that the arrogant and proud, who are sitting arrogantly and proud and watch these things unfold, that they are ashamed. That they are ashamed and they bow their head to shame that all their plan no work. I beg, may God do one for us. Because at this point, since the governments have failed us and the security operatives have been killed by like chickens, who do you think we should call upon? Okay, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.